Hello and welcome to JwillAutoBlog episode 1. This is my first attempt at a YouTube channel, and this is actually my first video I've ever posted on YouTube. Hope you guys like it. What's going to go on this channel is I'm basically going to give you a week summary of what's going on in the automotive industry, and I hope you guys see what I'm looking at into these news little postings. I'm sure you guys have your opinions, but I'm going to put my opinion, and you guys can put your opinions on the bottom for comments and such like that, and you guys can actually post on my blogspot, JwillAutoBlog.blogspot.com, and I'm sure you guys will really help me out on what I can talk about on my next episode. Now I'm going to get into the episode. I'm going to basically summarize a bit of what's going on in the automotive industry and what's going on in the companies and how I feel about everything. So, automotive industry, what's going on right now? It's the big green movement that's going on. Now, each company has made their big strides in what's going on to help their company. Chevrolet Volt, of course, the part electric car, and Toyota's bringing out the Toyota IQ, which they already put in Europe and Japan, and the Scion IQ is going to be what they're going to bring to North America. Great. Now, I'm not big on the green movement. Of course, it's a good thing to have good fuel economy. I'm a big TDI guy, actually. I own a Chevrolet Cobalt SS, which is like the power little muscle car that has good fuel economy. But I'm really looking forward to letting you guys know about what's going on in this right now economy. For summary, I'm going to kick off by talking about Toyota, Honda, and the whole Japanese little market there. Toyota, what's going on, man? You guys are really messing up. Quality's not as good as it was, of course, with your little gas pedal issue, your brakes with the Prius. You guys really need to step up your bland interiors. I've never really liked you guys up until I heard Scion's coming to Canada, actually. So I'm really happy it's coming in September. You guys are supposed to launch it. I hope you guys stick to your word and do it. But one of the biggest things you guys really need to do is put some cash incentives on your cars, like $5,000 off a Camry or something like that, or $2,500 off of a Corolla or Yaris or something like that, because that's what Chevrolet and Ford are really taking it to you guys right now, and even Hyundai is taking it to you guys, but that's for other reasons. Toyota, that's all you guys have to do. You guys need to look at that. You guys are doing okay. You guys are releasing that new Sienna that looks great. Scion's coming to Canada, so you're kind of broadening your spectrum on what's going on. And I hope you're redesigning Camry or something like that, because that's what you guys need to do. Now, Honda, you guys have been really affected by what's going on as well, but you guys are in pretty good shape. You guys got the Civic Nation backing you guys in Alliston. The people that work there really like working there, so I'm sure you guys will be okay. You guys will easily surpass Toyota again, but I think Toyota will recover soon enough. So this brings me to the American car companies: Ford, GM, Chrysler. Chrysler, you guys got bought out by Fiat, and you guys are really making that impact to try to, I don't know, get back in. Fiat's really saved you. They're bringing that Fiat 500 over. I like it a lot. And the Alfa Romeo, sorry if I didn't pronounce it, the Gioletta or something like that, which is going to be the Volkswagen comparison. Alfa Romeo is going to come over here, and I believe Alfa Romeo is part of that little Fiat group, so it will be rebadged as a Chrysler, so I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure you guys will do okay. But I'm sorry you guys are no Ford or GM. And what I mean by this, GM, you guys cut down your company to 4 companies, which is a great thing. I'm really happy about that. And Buick, you guys redesigned that, and it's going to be more youthful and more to the young business guy. Like the Buick Regal is a beautiful car, especially the GS, based on the Opel Insignia. The Opel Insignia won European Car of the Year, and that's why you guys are probably bringing here. You and Opel are actually pretty good with that, and I'm sure that the German engineering in that's going to go great here. So GM, you guys are, I believe, you guys are going to be back on top very soon. You guys have the 4 great companies making some big strides. Of course, with the biggest thing happening to you guys paying off your huge debt that you just owed. 5 years in advance. That shows a lot to consumers. that you guys are dedicated to getting your company back up and going. And I really like that commercial. So, Ford, how are you guys going to respond to that? Well, let's see. You guys brought the Ford Focus from Europe, finally. I would really like if you guys brought the RS Focus over. That would be really neat. And you guys will probably sell a pretty decent amount. 300 horsepower Focus, that's pretty neat. As Top Gear shows, really, really nice car. It's a lot better than, it's probably the best front-wheel drive car, but I might say my Cobalt SS is, but Ford, you guys have better interior. I'm not going to fight that. I love my car, but if I were to have a Focus RS, I think I'd choose it over the Cobalt SS. So, you guys have really made a big stride. You guys are bringing European cars over. Ford Fiesta's coming out too. You guys are just going to do fine. And you guys got the Ford Mustang. That's right, the new 300 horsepower V6, which really kept me away from Ford for a while because you guys had a 300 horsepower V8. Whoop-de-doo. When the Camaro had a 425 horsepower V8 in it. You guys are finally bringing back your legendary 5-liter with 400 horsepower, as well with that beautiful body design. Of course, that's a little bit older, but I really like the new body design even better than that one. So I'm really happy that you guys are making that impact. Ford, you guys are the best quality in the world. You guys just keep that #1 quality, and you guys will keep your #1 spot. You guys got to watch GM, because GM, of course, is selling major vehicles as well. Ford and GM, like I said, I'm going to go back to that cash incentive thing. People look at the cash incentive. People look at a 27 grand car, right? From, say, a Malibu and a Camry, 27 grand, we'll say, for those cars. And what are people going to buy? If there's an 8 grand cash incentive or a 5 grand cash incentive on that Malibu, people are going to buy that Malibu over your Toyota Camry that has 0% financing, because all they see is 27 grand still. Okay, they don't see the 5 grand off that the Malibu is offering. Now I'm going to talk about that mid-size class for a sec. The Ford Fusion is really taking over that market. I live in Canada, this is Hamilton. I could have got a 23 grand fully loaded 4-cylinder SEL Ford Fusion. Okay, 23 grand, leather, heated seats, all that stuff, and that's a really good deal. And it's a beautiful car, but I wasn't ready to give up my fun factor of having fun in my car. It's a family car, it still is. But right now, Ford, you guys are in great shape. Now this brings me to, I believe, the #1 company that has made the biggest impact within the last year. Now this is the sleeper alert. The Hyundai. Hyundai's been huge. Hyundai has brought out the Genesis sedan, which very low, didn't sell a lot. Genesis Coupe, selling slowly but surely. Great car. I really like it. It's in the right price range. But of course, they have brought out the Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai Sonata has made that huge impact for them. How is that? Well, they have broken into that mainstream market with, that's right, the Toyota Camry and the Honda Accord. In a recent Car and Driver, this month's issue actually of May, they put the Hyundai Sonata as, that's right, #1 in that class, and I will back them on that. Beautiful car, beautiful setup inside. They got that big heating and air conditioning little guy in the middle that looks kind of cartoonish, but it's very classy in the same sense. Now, great first episode, I think. I'm really happy that I can summarize this whole automotive thing, but I'm going to probably focus more on the news in more episodes. This next coming week, I'm going to look at the recent events that have been happening, and I'm going to be giving them to you guys, letting you know what I think about them. So I'll hopefully have little episodes like that. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. This is my first time. I'd really like to make an impact in the automotive industry, and this is how I can get my name out. This is your host, James Williams, and post your comments down below, please. Let me know what you think of the episode, what I can do. And I got my blog spot as well. That's JwillAutoBlog.blogspot.com. Let me know what you think of the episode, how I can improve on it. Just let me know, and I'll get back to you guys next week. Thanks, and goodbye.